Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here with Nick Ball. Nick, should have been world champion tonight?
Definitely, yeah. That's what we come to do, and that's what I feel like I should be now. I feel like I've been robbed from being a world champion. Yeah, thought like I'd done enough in the fight. Got 2 knockdowns, and I was the aggressor in the fight. Had them on the back foot the whole fight, so I feel like I should be a world champion right now, but that's not the case.
Talk to me about the knockdowns. I spoke to Ray. He was in here earlier. He said that he didn't believe they were knockdowns. I mean, you were in there. You landed the shots. Legitimate knockdowns?
Who said they weren't knockdowns? Ray.
Yeah, he said you pushed him the first one and then you tripped over your feet in the second one.
Yeah.
Could I just come in? Ray Vargas, right? I mean, he disappointed me really because I don't feel like he acted like a champion all night. He threw himself on the floor like a little girl as often as he could. You know, he got knocked down clearly, got hit on the chin, went down, got up. It's a count. You know, I don't see that he was screaming and shouting all the way through the fight, and I felt the judges and the referee, the officials tonight played a stinker, all of them. Nick Ball has worked so hard since he's been, 18 years old since he walked into my gym, maybe even 17. These last 10 years, just single-mindedly working towards this summit of this mountain. He finally gets there and he finally wins, and he probably won 6, maybe 7 of the last sort of the later rounds, yeah, and with two knockdowns as well, and they don't score it for him, and that referee, every time they got close, he couldn't get in quick enough. The kid's thrown himself on the floor 30 times. Nick Ball has been, I can't say how hard done by it, and I'm very, very angry about it. Nick's being nice about it, but I don't feel like being nice about it. I think it's a disgusting decision, and it was we can't put it into words. We've worked so hard to get here, and then fair enough, it was close but clear. It was a clear winner for us, and so we're fuming.
Obviously, it's Raw right now, and you should have that green belt as in your own mind, that you should have that green belt around your waist. But do you take anything from the fact that if you go on social media, everyone is saying that you've won the fight, albeit it was a draw, it's not a loss. He said he will accept the rematch with you if the money is right. I guess that's something you want, is that immediate rematch.
Yeah, definitely. To make it right, because I should have the belt, but going into that fight, the champion, he's the champion. You only have to look to see who really looks like the champion. As Paul said, he was throwing himself on the floor, on the back foot, didn't want to know, he didn't want to fight, and he's meant to be the champion. I was the one coming to fight, coming to get the belt, coming to get what's mine, what we've worked so hard for, and feel like I've been robbed out of that.
And Nick, the reaction of the crowd said it all. I mean, I don't know what it seemed like on the television cameras, but the boos were deafening when that decision was announced, and when Vargas was holding the belt up, and the crowd don't lie, boxing fans, aficionados all around the place. You'll struggle to find a single person. I don't even know if Vargas believes he deserved what was a draw. It was a shocker.
Nick, when that final bell went, what was going through your mind? Did you 100% confident you were world champion?
Yeah, definitely. You see me jumping on the ropes, celebrating, hugging Paul and Ant. But then, as it dragged on, they were waiting around, weren't they? So I thought something sussy was happening, and then obviously, to be honest though, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect a draw like that. Bit of a mad situation, to be honest, but it's boxing, innit? It is what it is.
It is what it is. One final one from me. Obviously, that rematch is something that you want immediately. Do you think it will happen? I think Ray's toyed with the idea of moving back up to super featherweight. But in your heart of hearts, do you think that rematch will happen?
I don't think he wants to know. I don't think he'd want to know again, to be honest. He didn't want to know in that fight then. And his performance showed. He was just running around like a little girl, to be honest, throwing himself on the floor. So don't see why he'd want a rematch with me. He wouldn't want no part of that, because it's only going to be worse, to be honest.
Oh, final word from you.
Yeah, I mean, again, just to give Nick all the, that's a tough opponent, a lot of height in it, and a good 2-time world champion. And Nick really, showed his skills and his ability on that level, and just fuming that, again, that I don't think there were many people out there in that arena tonight who thought, it was a close fight, but there was a clear winner, and I think we got the shitty end of the stick, to forgive my French, you know what I mean.
Nick, I'll tell you what, you've proved yourself at world level. If anything, the sky's your limit now. World champion, you're going to keep the spot. It was a draw. It's not a loss. You don't fall down the rankings, I don't believe. And you've shown yourself to the world that you belong at this level. So, congratulations, brother, and listen, hopefully you get the shot again. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.